Hey guys, it's Sally here from SallyNK.com. Today I'm going to show you a very useful tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make a little zipper pouch from 4 pieces of fabric and a zipper. Zippers are something that a lot of people struggle with, so I'm going to show you the proper way to make a zipper pouch. I cut up 4 equal-sized pieces from a cloth shower curtain, all the same size, little squares, and a zipper that's a little wider from front to back, a little wider than your fabric. So you're going to get out a zipper foot. This is the most important thing when sewing on zippers. Everyone always has problems with them. Well, if you just change out the zipper foot, it makes it a million times easier. So I'm changing out this foot here. I'm going to start by sewing the zipper. This is going to be the front side of your pouch. Take the zipper face down, open it up, face down on your fabric. Bring the start of the zipper back about 1/2 inch and fold it over. You can pin it. For those of you who aren't as experienced with sewing, you can pin it, but I usually don't. Insert the needle, let down the presser foot, back stitch, stitch along this edge right here. I released the presser foot tension just a little. Now you have the zipper sewn to the good side of the fabric. As you can see when you zip it, just like that. So now we'll take another piece of fabric and we're going to sew the other side of the outside of the zipper, of the pouch. Open the zipper back up. Place these right on top of each other. Match up your zipper, just like that. So you can match up your fabric so it lines up just right. And you can pin right here. Again, I usually don't. I just pinch it with my fingers. But for the beginner sewers, you want to pin that. Then take that back to your machine. When you get to the top of the zipper, fold it back again. You don't want to sew it like this. You want to take this edge of the zipper, fold it at a 90-degree angle. Back stitch. So now you have threads in the way. Now you have outside of your pouch. Now you're going to sew. Open the zipper back up. You're going to sew the lining to the outside. You take this, lay these right on top of each other, matching up the edges, and we'll pin it so you can see. Just use 2 pins here. So now you have sandwiched the zippers in the middle, and you have outside of the pouch, the inside lining. And you're going to go right back over this previous stitch from when the zipper is attached. So you're going to start at the very end. It's important to do completely from one end to the other, past where you did that zipper stitch right there. Back stitch. Take the pins out, open it up. I usually press it right here, but just for time's sake, I'm not going to. So now you're going to take this as the lining, and I like to top stitch on the lining side, right on top of the zipper. So you can see you have your raw edge here, fold the lining down, and you're going to stitch right here. This keeps the lining from getting caught in the zipper. You're going to do the other side of the lining. You can trim all these threads later on. I'm just going to leave them for now. Again, this is your other side, outside of the pouch. taking your fabric, laying it over top, flip it over. Make sure you're matching up all your edges and pin it. I usually don't pin it, but depends on your preference. Start here, so all the way to the end. You're gonna follow that previous stitch go all the way to the end, back stitch. So now you can see you have all 4 pieces sewn together. Oh, I got a stitch on my inside of my lining. It's a little confusing. I should have picked different fabrics so you could clearly see the lining from the outside. But right now I'm stitching on the lining side with the raw edge right underneath here. So you can see, once I get it all turned right back around, you have your pouch. So you can see when you open it, that's your interior, that's your exterior. So now you're going to sew this all together. Close the zipper halfway, not all the way, and don't leave it all the way open. You want the zipper pull to be past this point in a couple inches. So now you'll take your fabric, pin 2 sides of your exterior, match up the line. This is where your zipper begins. Match that up, pin all the way down to here. I like to start and go around like this, go around the exterior, and then I'll sew the lining and leave this bottom part of the lining open so you can turn it right side out. But let's see, we'll just start from the bottom of the lining right here. You can switch back to your regular foot, get rid of this zipper foot. Oops. Start back side of your lining. You can put your presser foot tension back down. It's a little easier. Unless you're sewing with stretchy fabric, then it's usually easier to lighten it up a little bit. When you get to where, so you can see where the zipper is about to be right here. Back stitch right here. It's important to reinforce. It's important to reinforce that right there. Turn. Now when you're on the back side of your zipper, I like to put the zipper towards the exterior rather than towards the interior. And you'll see when we're done what I mean. Now, take your pins out. Cut your corners like that. Just make a crisper corner on the outside. Trim the excess fabric. And this is a really important step right here where you have your zipper hanging out in the end. You can cut up right up to that edge. A lot of people will leave this extra fabric, and that's when you see a pucker and you see the zipper kind of dent in. It isn't a perfect rectangle. So trim right up to that. You can cut. I'm not going to cut farther because this fabric is loosely woven. But you can cut right up to that. Now, turn your pouch right side out. See, if you have to leave that zipper partly unzipped, you're not gonna be able to do this very easily. Push your corners out. Open your zipper up. And we're going to close the lining. So you pull the lining right back out. Just fold this in. You can pin this, but I usually don't. This fabric is really fraying. Take this and you're just gonna top stitch right along here. Trim all your excess fabric. I'll just pretend I trimmed it all, stick it back in here. And you can see, got a nice crisp corner on both sides of your pouch. And you have a nice little zipper pouch. By turning those edges of the zipper 90-degree angle, you have that nice corner right there. And then by trimming the excess on the interior, it doesn't usually, you'll look at tutorials and it looks like that. It sticks in like that. It's because you haven't cut that raw edge on the inside. You have a crisper thing, and look at that. It takes about 10 minutes and you've got a nice little zipper pouch. Pretty fun, huh? So any questions, feel free to email me at sallyannfashion@gmail.com, and you can see this full tutorial at sallyank.com, and pouches that I've made for sale at shopsallyann.com. So I hope this was helpful, and I went a little too fast maybe for some of you, but email me with any questions, and thanks for checking in. Have a good day. Do you ever wonder what it's like with cats and dogs in your sewing room? This is Clementine. I'm a grumpy cat. Say hello, Clem. Oh, Zeus.